Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Ivy English. I'm Marvin.
Gay? The singer? Wow.
No, but look at the date.
It's April Fool's. It's actually Bruce, but he's playing an April Fool's joke on us.
Okay, so you're Marvin, and who would you be?
The Queen of England.
Okay.
Good
A.K.A.
choice.
Angela.
Yeah. 那我是 Wesley.
That's right. Today is April Fool's Day. Usually the Fools is written as F-O-O-L apostrophe S. A fool used to be an occupation a long time ago. Today, it's no longer an occupation because so many people are fools that it doesn't pay anymore.
I would like to argue that celebrities have now fulfilled the function of fools. I mean, in
Good
function,
point.
I'm not
Good
calling
point.
them fools. I'm saying that in function, celebrities completely fulfill the function of fools. They're entertaining, they're silly, they take our mind off of serious things. Sometimes they're allowed to say serious things, but only if they go ha-ha afterwards.
Good point.
Yeah, 这个 fool 这个字呢，在古时候呢，它其实是一种职业哈，它其实就接近我们讲的小丑啊，它可能是在宫廷里面逗这个国王啊、贵族开心啊，也可能是娱乐百姓的啊。但现在当然 fool 已经就是指笨蛋了，他不在这个职业了。
Well, this is a reading. It's our first article of the month. I'll be reading it. Afterwards, we go over it sentence by sentence to explain it both in English as well as Chinese. In 1947, Francis Garrity, a copywriter working for a Philadelphia advertising agency, coined the slogan, "A diamond is forever," for De Beers, the South African diamond miner and seller that controlled the world's diamond trade for most of the 20th century. In the Broadway production of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Carol Channing belted out the jazz song, "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend." 4 years after that, Marilyn Monroe performed the same song in a movie with the same name. The slogan, musical, and movie helped cement the idea that a diamond engagement ring was proof of a man's love for his bride, an idea that, prior to this, had not been widespread. Diamonds are nature's hardest material. Thus, they truly last forever. Though composed almost exclusively of carbon, the same material found in pencil graphite, these gemstones were forged some 100 miles under the Earth's surface, where pressure and temperature are off the charts. This process took place about 1 billion years ago or more. Diamonds were first traded and collected in India in 400 BCE. Clear, bright, white light diamonds are considered the most valuable, although diamonds occur in virtually every color. Today, there are no more diamonds being naturally produced, which adds to their value. Despite having been mined for more than 2 millennia, a recent find in Russia's Siberian region has stunned the diamond community. A tiny diamond was found detached inside another diamond. This diamond in a diamond is called the Matryoshka Diamond, after the famous nesting dolls from Russia. This bizarre crystal combo will doubtlessly keep geologists and gemologists busy for years trying to determine how this natural oddity came about.
Okay, so in 1947, Francis Garrity, a copywriter working for a Philadelphia advertising agency, coined the slogan, "A diamond is forever," for De Beers, the South African diamond miner and seller that controlled the world's diamond trade for most of the 20th century. This sentence is basically a story in itself. We start with a single guy, we go to a company, and then we discover that the company has been a monopoly on diamonds for the last 100 years. So, okay, Francis Garrity, let's start at the beginning. This dude is a copywriter. What's a copywriter? Their job is basically to write the slogans that you hear. Like, when you hear any kind of slogan like Coke is it or Just Do It, to name two famous ones, these were written by copywriters. Their job is to write copy or to write words that will be put into the page. And so they were written by copywriters. And this dude, Francis Garrity, coined the slogan or wrote the copy or made up the phrase, "A diamond is forever." And this was super effective. All through the 50s, a diamond was forever, sold diamonds like nobody's business. And it became like the standard for wedding rings or engagement rings. Before this slogan, people used any kind of a stone or any kind of a ring for an engagement ring. But after this whole idea that you had to have this giant, clear rock on your finger and that the bigger the better, this all started because this guy wrote this very successful slogan. And he wrote it for De Beers, the South African diamond miner and seller. And they're a huge, huge, huge company that controls the world diamonds trade. Do they still control it? I'm not 100% sure, but controlling and having, like 90% of the sales, is there a difference? I don't know if they're 90%. But
they don't anymore.
They don't anymore.
Russians, Canadians have moved into the market, but De Beers is still a major player.
Yeah. But they did control the diamond trade for most of the 20th century.
好，所以这个句子呢，其实包含了很多资讯啊。在1947年呢，Francis Garrity 他是谁呢？童伟格告诉你哈 ，Who is a copywriter， 就是一个广告文字的撰稿人。那他是替谁工作呢 ？Working for， 他是为谁工作？为一个在费城的一个 advertising agency， 就是广告公司。他在费城的一家广告公司做事。然后呢，他 coin 这个字呢，在这里是动词啊，是 invent a new word or phrase。好，所以他就这个想出来的一个 slogan， 一个标语。啊，就是很有名的这句话 ，A diamond is forever， 钻石恒久远。啊，那在中这个最好在台湾呢，我们是后面还加了一句一颗永流传。啊，但其实英文原来只是这句话 ，A diamond is forever。那他创造这个 slogan， 因为他是广告文字撰写人嘛，哈，那他替谁写出这个 slogan 呢？是 De Beers 这家公司。那 De Beers 这个公司是怎么样呢？他同一个一样告诉你，哈，他是 The South African 啊，是南非的一个 diamond， 南非的钻石的 miner and seller 啊 ，miner 就是他是开采者，还有呢 seller 他也是贩售，他自己开采自己贩售。那这家公司呢 ，that 就是指这家公司 controlled 他控制了 the world's 啊世界的 diamond trade 就是世界上的这个钻石的贸易 for most of the 20th century 哈。那对大多数的20世纪来讲，它都控制着这个市场。好，那刚刚 Bruce 老师讲了，21世纪已经有其他的大公司已经进来了，好，但是这个 De Beers 仍然是最大的公司之一啊。这个问 Bruce 最清楚了，因为 Bruce 他是宝石专家啊，他对宝石非常的了解。
All right, let's continue. In the Broadway production of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Carol Channing belted out the jazz song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. So diamonds are not only on rings, they're also on Broadway. A play called Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, that's why it is in italics, because it is a production. It was a written play that became a staged play. Carol Channing might still be with us, but she certainly was quite a popular, very famous singer. And she was in the play. The Broadway production refers to a play, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and she's a blonde herself. Belted out. She had a singing style. She was a small woman with a
enormous voice
like a foghorn. You could probably hear her half a kilometer away if she's singing. And there was a song in the play, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and you've probably heard this song before. It has been popular ever since it was written, and this is part of that idea of De Beers, that women love diamonds, so guys, if you want your gal, then buy her a diamond ring.
There's a satirical subtext to this song, which is that men are not reliable, But diamonds will not let you down. If you have diamonds, you can sell them and you will have money. Having a man will not provide the same thing. That is actually the point of the song.
所以这首歌呢，其实有一个 subtext 就是它有一个你当然不用想到的部分。其实英文就是这样子，你看这个它是一个正反对立的一个语言，所以当英文里面讲说，中文其实很多时候也是一样，就当你说钻石恒久远的时候，其实言下之意就其他的事情可能就没办法恒久远了。所以相对于你结婚的时候，你送钻石给对方，感觉起来这钻石是恒久远，但是好像这个男人就没那么靠得住了他不见得是恒久远，但至少钻石可以恒久远。好，那我们回来看看这个剧。他说呢，在一个这个百老汇的 production 就是一个制作百老汇有这么一个剧制作这个剧的名字叫做 Gentlemen Prefer Blondes， 就是绅士爱美人那大家知道 blondes 在美国文化里面呢，代表的是美女的一种象征，金发美女嘛那在这个剧里面呢 ，Carol Channing那刚刚两位老师都提到，她唱歌声音非常的洪亮她个子小小的，可是唱歌声音非常洪亮，所以呢，这里用了一个动词 belt it out to belt out a song 或者 a tune， 意思就是to sing a song in a loud and forceful way， 声音很洪亮、很大声、很有力量 ，forceful。那在这里用这个片语用得非常好，形容它非常好。好，那他唱出了这首 jazz song， 这首爵士歌曲 ，Diamonds are a girl's best friend。钻石是女孩最好的朋友。这首歌你去 YouTube 上面找，很容易就找到，其实也蛮好听的
And so the reason why you'll definitely find this song on the internet is because 4 years after the Broadway production, Marilyn Monroe performed the same song in a movie with the same name. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, not Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. So the Broadway production became a movie, and Carol Channing made it good on Broadway, and Marilyn Monroe brought it to the rest of us. And it's a well-known movie.
好，然后呢，4年之后 ，4 years after that， 玛丽莲梦露performed 表演同样的这首歌，在一个电影，这个电影是怎么样 ？With the same name 一个同名的电影。那这个电影的名字就是那个绅士爱美人这个地方 same name 不是指这个钻石是女孩最好的朋友，指的是那绅士爱美人。
The slogan, musical, and movie helped cement the idea that a diamond engagement ring was proof of a man's love for his bride, an idea that prior to this had not been widespread. So the slogan, of course, is "A diamond is forever," which was not just a slogan in an advertisement, but also a major song in the play and movie called Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. By the way, blonde can also be spelled B-L-O-N-D, and therefore the plural would just be S. So what you see here is the original French spelling, which you can use in English, or B-L-O-N-D-S. But we have to use E-S because that's the name that the writer of the song used, of the play, The play's name, whatever they wrote originally, we have to keep using now, even though we have a choice of how we want to spell the word blonde. Well, anyway, the slogan, musical, and movie helped cement the idea. Cement is like concrete, but here we're using it as a verb to put two things together so they won't become separate. So when we hear diamond, then we have the idea that we should have a diamond engagement ring when a guy proposes to a girl or the other way. The engagement ring, if it has a diamond in it, proves someone's love. It is proof of someone's love. And this idea was not widespread. It wasn't well known before this period, say, of the 1950s, after the play and the song became so popular. This idea became popular as well. Before World War II, first of all, few people could afford such a thing as a diamond ring. Secondly, the two ideas were not thought of at the same time.
OK， 那我们这里看到 the slogan 这一个标语musical 还有这一个音乐剧，还有 movie 这个电影 helped 帮忙了 cement 在这里是动词啊，它是巩固或加强的意思啊 ，to make something stronger。它加强了什么东西？加强了这个 idea。这个 idea 是什么 idea 呢 ？The idea that a diamond engagement ring 啊，一个钻石的订婚戒指 was proof of 就是什么什么的证明啊，所以 something A is proof of B。注意这个 proof 不加冠词的啊，所以它可以证明 a man's love for his bride 啊，就是可以证明一个男人对于他新娘的爱。那后面再一个同一个 which is an idea which is 省略掉了，这是一个想法，这个想法怎么样呢？然后后面再插入一个 prior to this 啊，前后一个逗点，所以这插入句。这个想法怎么样？在此之前，在这个想法呢，在此之前怎么样 ？had not been widespread 没有被广为流传啊，也就是说之前啊，像 Angela 老师刚刚讲的，之前其实不一定要钻石的啊，只要是戒指什么大家都可以，甚至于其他信物都是可以的啊。那另外一点还要提醒各位，就 blonde 这个字在现代美语里面也可以拼成 blond， 那拼成 blond 的时候，它的复数就直接加 s 啊。那但是呢，各位要注意的是，原来这个音乐剧或这个电影，它原来的名字里面拼的是 blondes， 那你就最好是跟它不是最好，你就应该要跟它一样的拼法啊，不要随便去更改人家 title 里面的拼法。
So, diamonds are nature's hardest material. They are truly the hardest thing on this planet. Thus, they truly last forever. So, they really are forever. The thing is, though, they are also super common. There is no reason for them to be as expensive as they are.
好，那钻石呢是自然界最硬的一种那个物质，好 material， 因此呢 they truly 他们真正的是 last forever 啊。不过钻石其实也蛮多的哈，只是说漂亮的钻石比较少。
They are super common, that's true. But why are they so expensive? Besides that De Beers had a monopoly on them for a century, they come in different grades or qualities. The flawless diamonds naturally appeal to more people. Diamonds are used, however, industrially. When I was a kid, we had a record player, and the needle of the record player was a diamond. If you couldn't afford that, then you got a sapphire instead. But it just shows you that how common they can be. Millions and millions and millions of these little diamond needles were produced before the 1970s. That's how we listen to music.
Yeah， 好，这个钻石是非常普遍啊，不过钻石也分等级，好，那个高级的钻石，也就是没有瑕疵、没有 flaw 哈 ，FLAW 啊，没有 flaw 的这种瑕疵呢，没有瑕疵的这种钻石呢，它就非常这个昂贵。但是如果说一般的钻石，其实很多时候使用，像这个我知道小时候他们切玻璃的时候要用钻石来切，因为钻石比玻璃还要硬。
Though composed almost exclusively of carbon, diamonds.A flawless diamond is 100% or 99.9999% carbon, the same material found in pencil graphite. That powdery gray material, that's also pure carbon, but the structure of the carbon molecules is different. These gemstones are stones that are considered very valuable.Were forged or made naturally some 100 miles under the Earth's surface, where pressure and temperature are off the charts. This is a rather modern expression. To be off the charts is to be beyond, to be much more than expected or realized.
好，所以呢，我们看到说，虽然 though composed， 那 composed 后面是 of 啊 ，be composed of， 那 be 省略掉了，因为这个是分词构句。好，所以由什么组成啊？虽然钻石是 almost 几乎 exclusively 啊，几乎没有别的，单纯的就是这个carbon 由碳所组成，但是呢 ，the same material 这个碳是怎么样？同位格告诉你 ，which is the same material 是同样一种物质，可以在铅笔的那个石墨哈 graphite 就是石墨啊，在它的碳跟铅笔的石墨一样都是碳，但它们当然结构不同啊。那这些宝石就是指钻石啊 ，gemstones 就是宝石，它们是 forged 啊，就是被铸造、被打造，大概是啊这个100英里 under the Earth's surface 啊，在地球表面下100英里的地方，在那里被打造，因为它需要压力等等的，所以他这里说 where pressure 压力还有 temperature 还有温度都是 off the charts， 就是中文讲的破表啊，压力温度都破表了。
The process of making a diamond took place about 1 billion years ago or more, which is why later in the article we say there's no more diamonds being naturally produced because all of the diamonds that exist on the planet were made 1 billion years ago and production has stopped.
Yeah.
If production was ongoing, we wouldn't be able to live here, okay?
Yeah. 好，所以他说这个过程呢，就形成铸造钻石的这个过程呢 took place 发生，大概是怎么样？大约是这个 a billion 好，大概是10亿年前 a billion years ago or more， 甚至于更早啊。那所以我们后面会讲到说，这个形成钻石的条件现在已经没有了，所以已经没有天然的钻石了。
Diamonds were first traded and collected in India in 400 BCE. When did diamonds become a tradable item? People probably saw diamonds for a long time, but just thought, well, that's cute, that's pretty, but it didn't become a commodity until about 400 BC or BCE in India.
Yeah, 所以呢，这个钻石呢，首先被 traded 被交易，还有收集收藏啊，是在印度，大概是这个西元前400年。
So clear, bright, and white light diamonds are considered the most valuable diamonds. Although diamonds occur in virtually every color, you can have, I think, even black diamonds.
That's right. I've seen this in Australia. In the Australian National Museum. They have a fantastic geology section and a gemology section there. And they have this table full of diamonds, mixed colors. It's really quite a sight.
Yeah, 所以 Bruce 老师在澳洲啊这个博物馆里面看到很多各种颜色的这个钻石哈，所以当然也有黑的钻石。好，我们看到这个句子，他说 clear 就是清澈，没有杂质 ，bright 明亮，好 white light 就散发白光的这种钻石呢 ，are considered 被认为是啊后面加一个补语，被认为是什么呢？补语就是 the most valuable 是最有价值的。啊，那虽然呢 ，diamonds occur 就在这里其实跟 exist 意思差不多啊。这钻石存在是 in virtually almost every color， 所以钻石几乎是什么颜色都有。但是我们前面讲的 clear, bright, white light diamonds are considered the most valuable.
Today, there are no more diamonds being naturally produced. We just mentioned this, although they can be artificially or man-made produced, which adds to their value, the law of supply and demand. If you want a real diamond, you're going to have to pay more for it. Buy it now because 50 years from now, it will be more expensive.
所以 adds to their value 就是使它更有价值。所以今天已经没有自然产生的钻石了，所以让它们更有价值。
So despite having been mined for more than 2 millennia, for more than 2,000 years, a recent find, a recent discovery in Russia's Siberian region has stunned the diamond community. If somebody is stunned, they are really shocked. And a community is a group of people who are involved in a certain activity, I guess.
好，那这里 despite 是尽管啊，他们就指钻石已经被开采了超过了2000年了。但是 a recent find 最近的一个发现，在这个俄罗斯的发现啊，在俄罗斯的西伯利亚地区的发现呢，它 stunned 哈，就是震惊了 the diamond community 钻石界或者钻石圈。
A tiny diamond was found detached inside another diamond. Hard to imagine through words. Imagine a ping pong ball inside of a soccer ball, not attached to the inside. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, detached 就是 disconnected. 好，所以各位可以想象啊，一个足球里面呢有一个乒乓球，但是这两个之间并没有连接在一起哈，所以他们发现了一个小钻石啊，在另外一个钻石里面，所以这非常有趣。
So this diamond in a diamond is called the Matryoshka Diamond, after the famous nesting dolls from Russia, because there's those dolls that have a doll inside of a doll, and this diamond was found in Russia, so it was too perfect, so it has to be called the Matryoshka Diamond.
好，那所以这一个钻石中的钻石，钻中钻，好被称为那这个的俄文的意思就是俄罗斯娃娃啊。那以谁取名呢？当然就是很有名的那个 nesting dolls， 就是俄罗斯的那个套娃哈，一个娃娃里面还有小娃娃，小娃娃里面还有小娃娃啊，所以是一样的东西。
This bizarre, this highly unusual crystal combo. Combo is another word for combination. We have two different crystals, but they're related to each other in some way, will doubtlessly keep geologists and gemologists busy for years. It's certain, it's doubtless that geologists, those who study the formation of the earth, and gemologists, those who focus on precious stones and other valuable stones, they'll be busy for a long time trying to figure out how this natural oddity, this bizarre combo of crystals came about. How did this happen? How was it made?
没错哈 ，come about 或者 came about 就是 take place 啊，或者 happen 的意思。所以 this bizarre 就这个古怪的这一个或者很奇特的这一个水晶的 combo 这组合物组合啊，就指着钻中钻。那它 doubtlessly 毫无疑问的，它会 keep somebody busy 啊 for years， 它会让很多人忙好几年。那让谁来忙好几年呢？让地质学家还有宝石学家忙好几年。那为什么呢？因为他们会 trying to， 他们会想办法要 determine， 就是他们想要这个找出来啊，这一个 natural oddity 就自然的一个奇特现象。这个自然的奇特现象 oddity 本来就是指怪怪的东西啦，哈，所以这个自然的那加上 natural 就是自然的奇特现象。他们要了解下这个自然奇特现象怎么发生的，那他们要确认要 determine 这个是怎么发生的，那就要花好几年了。
Well, that's it for today's program, but Wesley asked me to tell you that he's offering 1,000 NT dollars for each fan letter he receives this month. Oh, it's April Fool's.
No, I offered $2.
Not even the price of the stamp.
Well, I think he's talking $2 American.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
But that's still not as good as 1,000 NT.
Okay.
Not even close. Okay, that's it for today, everybody. Thanks for joining us.